Oh my God, I don't know. I don't know how to get out of here. I'm trying to get out. I think I see it. I'm at a mall downtown. I sat down inside the mall. To get set up. How you doing, tired streamer? I think this is it. I think I can get out up here. Someone help, we're lost. I know. Yeah. How's your day going? I've been down here for a few hours now. I had an appointment down here today. It is kind of gnarly outside though. Door out of service. Caution, automatic door. Can I open it? Here you go. Hi Smokey. Let me know if I can't tell if it's using, it's very noisy out here. I can't tell if it's using the microphone I'm wearing or not. It's hard to tell. I have the mic on my shirt. You guys want to walk around Portland for a little bit? You can hear me just fine. Hi, Nomi. Yeah, ads, I can't avoid it. And I don't have a starting soon on this, so sorry about that. Thanks for staying through them. Okay, I'm gonna step over here for a second. And I should have put my bag. You're going through my bag handle. You were in internet hell. What is that? Is there something on my face? Do you mean ads? Do you mean you were in ads? Here, I'm gonna pull this out. We were lagging a bit in the mall. Oh yeah, I might not have been getting very good reception in there. It's entirely possible. Okay. Let me turn the camera around. So this is one of my favorite sculptures over here, and I used to wait for the bus right over here across the street from it all the time, so I'm going to show you guys this sculpture. There's a lot of art in downtown Portland. My face is under chat on screen. Yeah. You worked in the Bank of California building about 25 years ago doing a temp job for a couple of weeks. So this is the this is 900 Southwest 5th. It's just art, people. Don't get all squirrely. It's public art. It's a really cool sculpture. And it's been here for a very long time. It's not dumping now. It was raining earlier, so we're lucky. It's not raining now. I went and I got myself a fancy coffee at Case Study Coffee earlier. I also went into a little place called Crafty Wonderland, and I talked to them, and I might email them and see if we could go in and do a tour sometime. It was really cool in there. Hi, Minnie, how you doing? It was really cool in there. They had a bunch of crochet stuff from a local artist. I bought a patch in there that's an Aquarius patch that has a cat on it. Very Portland. So down here there's a little park. I'll show you guys how there's little parks everywhere. I'm good. Portland is my hometown. I grew up here. I went to high school. No, I won't have time to get up to Powell's and make it to the bus I need to take to get back home. Powell's is cool though. If you're going to be in Portland and you're a reader, you need to check out Powell's. Are there any cat cafes near me? I don't think so. Cat cafe? You don't know if there's a cat cafe around here, do you? No. There used to be one in Northwest. Hi, Tang Fever. IRL again, 9 Paw Pog. Yeah, I want to do more of this, so you guys better get used to it. And people are probably going to stare at me, and I don't care. I don't know, who knows? Maybe this is a much more commonplace thing now. I went to Little Big, Tisket, we already stare at you. I went to Little Big Burger, so I had a dermatologist appointment today. I don't like telling you guys before I have doctor's appointments because you guys get all anxious. Everything should be fine. They gave me a prescription. I've had a thing on my face for a little while that was like, it was peeling. I was like, okay, that's definitely something we should go in and talk to them about. They said it's probably nothing, doesn't look like it's, cancer or anything like that. Glad I got it checked out though, of course, and the appointment went really quick, and now I have time to kill down here, so we are gonna take a little walk around some of my old environs. Here's another sculpture, another oh, wrong way. I forget what this is supposed to be. It's probably from some sort of military conflict. It's good that I'm staying proactive about it. Oh yeah, I have to. I don't have a choice. I mean, look at me. I belong to that Northern European, Irish. My dad's side is very Irish. It's everybody should take care of their skin and stay out of the sun and wear sunscreen, but some people are more susceptible than others, unfortunately. I know you know. So that's that one little park. And then there's also this right up here. So fair skin is highly susceptible. Gotta pay attention to what's going on around me. You guys are on my old cell phone. And hi, Mother Bear, I'm doing well, how are you? It's lovely to see you, welcome. We are walking around downtown Portland. I'm like on the west side, close into the river. What's up, Spaceballs? Spaceballs, watch out. How's it going, Stu? Stu, I almost bought $22.50 coffee, 12-ounce bag of coffee for $22.50, and it's all your fault. It was Ethiopia Yerga Chepe, is that what it's called? I almost did it. Hi, Danielle. I love you, Danielle. Oh, you're my best friend, Danielle, that I ever had. You like the Ethiopian coffees? Here's this thing. Portland has a ton of little parks. You've been here. My dad worked in a restaurant that was in that building that's right in the middle of the frame right now, the Coin Building. I'm Ganata Ganelf. I'm Ganata Ganoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's see if I remember it. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't know this. A former Iowa territorial legislator and native of Virginia, Chapman arrived in Portland in 1850, became a partner in the town site promotion company with Daniel Lounsdell and Stephen Coffin, and an attorney with business interests, including shipping and the Valley Plank Road. Chapman also served as Surveyor General for Oregon from 1857 to 1861, when he resigned to practice law. Chapman sold the Chapman Square site to the city in 1870. Who stole the statue? I don't know. Jalopy Jones? I don't know. Hi, Jalopy. This up here is the courthouse. There is the Pioneer Courthouse, but this is where actual court business takes place. I actually did jury duty twice in this building. I'm gonna the blue building, I don't know. I forget what the blue building is. And then there's this over here too. It was 75 degrees and sunny the other day, and now it's back to normal Pacific Northwest weather. Making my way downtown, walking fast. And I'm homebound. Missing the sunshine already? I know. So I decided, you guys, to look up the word Portland, just for fun on Twitch, right? I looked up the word Portland to see if there was anybody streaming with a title that said Portland in it. And I found a van full of indie rock nerds on their way to a concert, on their way to play a concert. And they were all a bunch of kids that were probably like not much more than, maybe a little more than half my age, all in a van. Hi, Asgardian Wookie. And they were living in a van down by the river. Hi, Acer Dragon, how are you? And I was like, I'm curious, why Dutch Interior? Their name is Dutch Interior. And they explain it's something to do with an artist and his paintings. And I was like, oh, cool. And then something happened and like a tire blew out on a semi and they were all like, wow, did you hear that? It sounded like it hit our car. And then I'm sitting there talking to them and I was like, so where are you guys playing in Portland? And they said Mississippi Studios. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then they were like, do you know anywhere to eat? And I looked up places to eat. And then one of them was a taco place. And I was like, I'm not going to send a van full of kids from LA to a taco place in Portland. And they laughed at that. They were cool. Dutch Interior. You should check out their music. I listened to a little bit of it. I said, they showed me everybody in the back of the van. It's like me and one other viewer. And they were like, say hi. And I was like, hello, indie rock nerds. And the one guy was like, She said hello to you, indie rock nerds. Clearly she's not talking to me. I was like, oh my God, they're hilarious. They have a good sense of humor. I don't know much about their music, but I found them today, just searching the word Portland. Guys, every once in a while, just go look for something random. Just go look for something random. Don't, you know what I mean? Go look for a random stream. Search up a word or something. I had a blast talking with them. No, this is, here, I'll walk over here. I'm down by the river. I'm closer to the river right now. Right, maybe, yes, exactly. Did you get your first and I don't think the bot is responding, you guys, I'm sorry. The bot might not be turned on at home. We'll reject and refund those later. Oh, wow. This granite from the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building is placed here to help us reflect, to heal, and to live. This memorial is dedicated to the victims, survivors, and rescuers of the bombing in Oklahoma City on April 19th, 1995, which is coming right up, the anniversary. Dedicated April 19th, 96, which was my junior year of high school. Portland Federal Executive Board. No, yeah, these bricks are very similar, but do I have time to walk up there? I need to be at 6th and Salmon. I think I have time to walk up there. We could walk up there and then back. Hi, Caged Animal. We're gonna be doing more of it. I have a gimbal. Hopefully the windscreen is doing its job and the microphone's not too noisy. And I want to take you guys on some outdoor adventures if we can find places where I can get reception and walk around and show you the beauty of the Pacific Northwest. I'm going to turn the camera around. Not too noisy. You can barely hear the cars driving. Good. Okay, the microphone's doing its job. I have a DJI Osmo Mobile 6 and a DJI Mic Mini. You've been to Portland? You like the acoustic circles, stand in the center and talk, sing, it sounds so cool. Yeah, I should have done that. Well, you should have said that when I was back there. You should have said that when I was back there. No, I'm kidding. So Portland is very walkable if you come here. It's easy to get around on foot. There's lots of public transportation. It runs super frequently. You do not need a car here to visit. You do not need to rent a car. Turn around 3 more times, yeah. You don't need a car. You can even get on the Lyft app, like, you know, Lyft, the ride service, and you can pick up a scooter and rent a scooter and get around on a scooter if you want. There's Lyft and Uber. The Max can take you from the airport to wherever you're staying. Yep. There's also the streetcar. There's a new line that's really super frequent. That's the green buses. I haven't been down here in a bit, but I used to come downtown to transfer buses every single day in high school. Portland's such a cool city, you need to visit again. If you're gonna be in Portland, let me know. I don't know if I can come down to Portland, but, or if you are in the area and you wanna come up to Pantheon, let me know if you're gonna be there and I'll try and see if I can be at the shop so we could say hi in person if you want. But Portland is really cool. I love Portland. I miss living here sometimes, but it is very expensive and it's changed a lot. Not all of it bad things. So I used to work at a hotel that's down here. This is Southwest Madison Street. You just spent 20 years backpacking around the world. Dude, Caged Animal, where all did you go? Would it be easier to ask you where you didn't go, Caged Animal, if you just spent 20 years backpacking around the world? Would it be easier for you to list the places you didn't go? That's wild. What, okay, if you could go back to any one of those places, or if that's too hard for you to narrow it down to one place, top 3. Caged Animal, top 3. Can you narrow it down to 3 that you would go back to in a heartbeat? That could be countries, it could be cities, it could be regions. Refunded channel points seems, okay, great. Thailand, Japan, and Germany, very cool. If you want to share why, that'd be awesome. Thailand, Japan, and Germany. I'd love to visit Japan. Big congratulations to Yoshi Mian, who is an IRL streamer from Japan who just got Twitch Ambassador. First Japanese national Twitch Ambassador, very, very cool. And we have a lot of friends that do IRL. Science does IRL pretty frequently. Shout out to Science. You have friends in all those places, cool. So when you go there, you have, not only do you have someone you know, maybe you even have someone to stay with. Here is the Portland Performing Arts Center. And this is Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. I've seen many, many, many concerts at Arlene Schnitzer. Alton Brown Live, Last Bite. Anybody want to go see Alton Brown live? Maybe he'll give me an interview. And this used to be a movie theater. It used to be a movie theater, and it's now the Judy Kafuri Center for Youth Arts, which is very cool. I didn't know that. The Kafuris are a local family that has donated a lot to the performing arts and to just art in general. And this right next door to the Schnitzer is the historic Heathman Hotel. And I used to work at the Heathman when it was the Heathman restaurant in the bottom floor. So I worked inside of that bottom floor in those windows, waiting tables for, I think, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 years. And you can see through the door, you see the kind of thing that looks like there's windows in the back, right straight through the front door, is the room where we served high tea. So I served high tea in there. I see, Caged Animal. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for shouting out, Science. Awesome friend of the stream. We love Science. You will too. If you don't already follow the Science family, they're amazing. Let me keep an eye on the time here because I have to be at the bus stop at 5:15. The bus leaves at 5:15 to go back to St. Helens, and I can't miss it because I don't want my husband to have to come down here to Portland. Oh man, I am so sorry to hear that, Caged Animal. I hope you're doing better now. So yeah, right behind us here, I worked here. I worked at the Heathman for 3 years as a server, and it is on the national, what is it? The National Historic, the Register of National Historic Places, I think it's called. And my dad also worked at this Hilton. So my parents moved here in the 70s and worked in Portland restaurants and hotels. So you guys see a pattern here? You see why we were fundraising for Big Table? It's a family affair. And so this is Southwest Broadway. And like behind us there is the art museum is up on the park blocks up there. We're heading towards Pioneer Square. I'll show you guys Pioneer Square real quick. You've seen Diana Krall, Take 6, Les Mis, and a few others at the Schnitzer. Oh, that's awesome. It's a nice space. It's a nice space to see live performances. I've seen Tori Amos there. Gosh, who else? John Prine. A bunch of different music acts. And I've also, like, Tony Bennett was sitting in that room that I just pointed out to you guys back there one night while I was waiting tables, because he was performing next door. Gavin Rossdale, my friend got to wait on Gavin Rossdale, and she like couldn't help herself. She asked for his autograph even though we're not supposed to do that. He was really cool about it. Trying to think who else. Oh, I got to wait on Katie Lang one day. I almost lost my mind. I kept it together. I didn't bother her. She was there with her partner. You and Maynard from Tool ate in there. Oh, very cool. Right on. He has a winery, doesn't he? He makes wine, so I'm not surprised that he would die there. The food was really good at the Heathman. I don't know if it's Headwaters still. It turned into Headwaters, which was run by Chef Vitaly Paley. Vitaly Paley of Paley's Place, which I think they had to close. But it was there in Northwest for a really long time. And I worked for him at another place called Imperial for a minute before I left there to go work for Ken Forkish. And then that was my last restaurant job because of you guys. Thank you. I'll never stop thanking you. I loved restaurants, and there was a lot of things to like about working at Trifecta, but I'm glad I don't work in restaurants anymore. Hi, Mad Asian. You try and head there a few times a year. Enjoy walking around the downtown area. Yeah. You traveled on their bus? That's cool, K-Channel. All right, we're in at Pioneer Square. I'm gonna turn the camera around again. Battery's looking okay. This phone is an older phone. It's connected to my actual phone by sharing my connection as a Wi-Fi hotspot. Holy cow. Yep. So the letters could use a little touch-up. But back when they built this, if you guys can see it, all of these bricks have names on them. And you could purchase them. And then some of them are done in, I guess that's probably brass. Who knows how many of these names are from people who aren't with us anymore. You woke up in LA one time and you started in New York. You went to sleep in New York after a party and ended up in LA on their bus. Oh my God. So there's a ton of these bricks that have names on them. How you doing, Tolkien? And they do concerts here. Speaking of Tori Amos, one time I was on the Max, and there's a Max stop that we just walked by on that side, and there's also one over here. And that's the historic Pioneer Courthouse right over there that was under construction for a very long time. When I moved back here, it is finally not under construction anymore. They had to bring it up to earthquake code. But so I got off the Max at the station that's over there, and I was like, wow, that really sounds like Tori Amos. And it was Tori putting on a free concert here in Pioneer Square, and I got off the train and I got to watch a free Tori Amos concert for like an hour. It was the most magical thing. You used to arrange concerts for ticket artists. Oh, or for Ticketmaster, you got to meet so many artists that way. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. If only they didn't charge so much for tickets. I'm sorry, I had to say it. This is, lots of people take pictures with this guy. He has been here for quite some time. Umbrella Man. And I looked at him, and he looked at me. I'm sorry, I'm such a nerd. And I don't know, they might still do some concerts down here. They do other like festivals and stuff in the summertime. Summer's a great time to visit Portland. It is much better weather for one thing. I sat in that Starbucks with Fairy Wings. The first time we met in person. And so this is also kind of the transit mall. So if you need the bus or the MAX, this is part of that. Oh yeah, so here's the plaque for, everyone calls him Umbrella Man, but the name of the sculpture is Allow Me. J. Seward Johnson, a gift from Harry H. Schwartz, New York City to the city of Portland in 1983. I was 4 years old. Everyone just calls it Umbrella Man. Everyone calls him Umbrella Man, but it's called Allow Me. Singing in the rain, I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. Silverchair and Pearl Jam, huh? Yep, I bet that was something else. All right, so that's Pioneer Square. Somebody has some commentary. The trolls are everywhere. It's fine. I don't give a rat's you know what. They probably think I'm one of those annoying fitness influencers. Here, I'm gonna flip the camera. Yeah, a fitness whole donut in my mouth. There's a Cocoa Donuts right over there, but they're closed already today. Don't worry about the hype about Voodoo Donuts. Don't do that. If you come here, don't go to Voodoo. Don't go to Voodoo. It's not worth it. It's not worth waiting in line that long for a Voodoo Donut. They're not that great. It's all about their merchandising and stuff. No, don't say that, Caged Animal, don't say that. Don't say that. We may not have the GIF and all that junk, but you'll get nerfed. You can still get nerfed. It is starting to rain. So I might have to stop somewhere and put everything away. Which is fine because I've got about 20 minutes before my bus comes. Keep walking. So I spent a lot of time down here on the bus mall as a teenager and as an adult because I still do not have a driver's license to this day, and I blame Portland. Because you don't need one here. Petey in the house to say good tidings. Hi, Petey. Here's the Apple store if anyone cares. I have to wonder, how are places like Louis Vuitton and Gucci and stuff like that, how is that still a thing?
Are you a YouTuber?
I mean, I'm on Twitch.
Can I join the chat?
What's your name?
Z.
Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what, Z? We do a lot of stuff for charity. So you're out here standing in the rain, working hard for the environment. So we can introduce you to the chat. You guys want to meet Z? I'm not some, we're not talking like Kai Cenat numbers here, okay? Don't get too excited. This is Z, everybody.
Saving nature.
That's amazing.
Saving nature.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Kelsey, but my channel name is 9.5. I do have a YouTube, but we do more stuff on Twitch. So tell me about what you guys do. What is the? Give us your pitch. Give us your
Okay,
elevator pitch.
So the reason that we're out here is because we're just seeing 40 million trees get cut down every single day. You can imagine what that does to our environment. A lot of air and water pollution. Worst of all, that loss of habitat. It's all sad stuff. So what we do is about it is we plant trees, preserve oceans, and help out with that wildlife. Our biggest focus is just buying land from all 50 states, just to protect it from overdevelopment, and then release it out to the public so they can go camping, fishing, hiking, you name it.
Awesome.
We actually had a really great response in this community. You know, a lot of nature
People
lovers.
care about the environment in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
It's probably because it's such a gorgeous sunny vacation destination. We
Yeah.
want to make sure that we preserve now. Actually, the rain is really important.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you guys take cash donations?
No, we are a nonprofit
Dang it.
organization, so we're not allowed to take cash.
I only have cash on me right now. I left my wallet at home. I literally left my wallet at home.
We do
Can you?
this thing, we can transfer a QR code and then you can sign the form
Okay.
on your phone.
I wonder if Nature Conservancy has a Tiltify, which is the charity platform we work with, and I would look into fundraising for you guys. Maybe I'll look into it. And what's your name?
Oh, my name is Thompson.
Thompson, nice to meet you. Guys, say hi. We're just showing them. This is my hometown, and I just happen to be down here. I actually live in Rainier now. I don't live in Portland.
I used to live in West Seattle.
Oh, right on. Yeah, this is actually still in Oregon. It's really tiny. It's not in Washington. I can see Washington from my yard, though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rainier.
No, not Mount Rainier. It's up like in Columbia County.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, you guys, it was lovely to chat with you. I have to catch a bus back home. Bye. That was cool. They were nice. We're gonna look into that. Nature Conservancy. I'll look into it. We care. It's just hard to donate. Well, yeah, no. I literally don't have my wallet, and also I like to do homework first before I give money to charities. I don't know anything about Nature Conservancy. I do my homework first. I go look at Charity Navigator. I look up their information on stuff like, what's their transparency, etc. Do they use most of their money for what they say they're using it for? Hey guys, look. Public water fountain. Guess what? I'm totally gonna drink out of it. The water's really good here. Oh my God, I was parched. I bet you there's a lot of people who are new to Portland, would never consider drinking out of those water fountains, and I will drink out of them every single time. The water's really good. Tiffany & Co., should we go drop a couple $100,000 on some jewelry? All right. I have to pay attention to the time. Research is something most people don't take the time to do, yeah. What's up, Jay Hobo? Dude, there's some of you that only come out of the woodwork when I do this. There are some of you that only come out of the woodwork when I do this. I have to remember I'm not in my basement. People are turning around and staring at me because I'm loud. So I also used to work down that way. Where are we? This is 3rd. I worked on 2nd Avenue at a little place called Jax, J-A-X. You feel called out? I'll suck all you IRL junkies in eventually. I'll pull them all in. No, but I have to say, Dynamite Twins has also come in a few times when we've been doing this, which is super sweet, and they are really nice, and shout out to them. They do a lot of IRL in New York, and they are super sweet, and if they're ever in the area, I'd love to meet up with them. Taylor. Okay, I need to go this way. Almost got run over. 9.5 got run over by a driver walking through downtown Portland one day. Ooh, that smells good. I smell anise. I smell star anise and ginger. They have a 4-star review on Charity Navigator. Hell yeah, that's cool. Z and what was the other guy's name? I forget now. Z was cool. Z ain't afraid to ask somebody to stop a chat. That's how you start. Okay, here is the street I need to be at. Woo! We were actually right where I needed to be earlier. You guys gave me something to do to kill time to walk up to Pioneer Square. I can make that a hit, assuming I survived getting run over in the first place. Yeah. Are you a YouTuber? That's always people ask, are you a YouTuber? I'm like, not everything is about YouTube, okay? Thompson, thank you. I'm pretty sure that is what his name was. Thompson. They were nice. Drip Drop Coffee. So the place I was at earlier is called the Crafty Collective, and they have a website, and next time I'm live from home, we're gonna pull up their website and we're gonna take a look at it, and I wanna promote them to you guys. They're a craft emporium. They sell only stuff made by local artists. They are a woman-owned business, right in downtown, right by the Multnomah County Public Library down here in Portland. So if you guys are in Portland and you wanna shop somewhere where they have a bunch of like handmade and crafty stuff, it was really cool in there. They had a lot of stuff in there that is a little on the spicy side, but it was hilarious. One that said, shut the cluck up. I'll let you imagine the substitution word in that sentence. And it was just like a mug that said that with just like a cat on it. It was a coffee mug and it just said that and it just had a cat. I was like, there you go. Amazing. Notes, yes. Crafty Collective. And I think they have a website. I think it's just craftycollective.com. And they do a craft show twice a year in the spring and the winter. You love all the colorful buildings. Yeah, Portland is definitely known for that. And coffee and decent food. Your cat tells you to shut up all the time. Yep. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty quick. So here's the Max. This is the light rail. So if you come to Portland and you want to ditch the car, you do not need one. You can take this from all the way from the airport to downtown and to a lot of other places as well. I used to take it to IKEA all the time. Lots of people take it to commute. So if you come here, you do not need a car. If you come visit Portland, you do not need a car. Please leave your car at home. You don't even need to rent one. All right. I was gonna get one last good cup of coffee. I've had like 3 cups of coffee today, and I don't care because there's actual decent coffee here. I don't usually drink that much coffee in a day. Here you have to, where we live now is definitely more of a car place. So here I can stand under here. This building is not in use right now. I'm not blocking anybody's way. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can raid from StreamBuddy. I'm trying to open the app. My phone is wet from the rain. I wonder if there's a way to make the chat a little bit smaller on Prism. It does take up quite a bit of the screen. I mean, it would be harder for me to see it, but if I'm using StreamBuddy, then I don't need it. Look out for those thunders. So you work by the IKEA near Cascade Station? What? How you doing, Maura? It doesn't shrink. On Prism, I could probably just get rid of it though. There. Bye-bye, chat. You guys, I'm sorry, you don't exist anymore. You just got home, actually, off the red line of the max. There you go. Now.
Says test.
I forgot about the TTS.
The naughty gnome says test. Type animal says law. Mora 503 says you got this.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Mora. This has been fun. I know it was short. Let me see if I can. Streamboard is only available.
Animal says Cage, you daffy robot lady. MCQ mommy says TTS. Lol.
Cage, you daffy robot lady. TTS, lol. On the streetcar, it was the TTS voice. It was like a woman TTS voice, and I was like, you know, you've been streaming too long when everything reminds you of Twitch. And
Hyped animal says I had to berate the law.
Yeah, exactly. It deserves it. Can I use? I probably can't. I can read from the Twitch app though. T-Pain is...
Animal says streaming IRL is not as easy as at home. Something they need to fix.
Yeah, for sure. There's some stuff that I think could definitely improve it. I'm in the IRL club. I did sign up for the IRL Creator Club as well as the... I'm a founder of the Makers and Artists Club. Also, if you're in the Art and Making Club, if you're in the Artists and Makers Club on Twitch, you need to... pay attention in the server because there's going to be some foot announcements soon. The NYC Walking Show. I've never heard of that one before. Also, if you guys didn't already hear about this from every single other streamer on the platform, gift bundles of 5+ are 35% off. Yes, we do split that discount with Twitch. Yes, I'm okay with that. It is something you can toggle now if you're a streamer. My son is calling me. Yeah, buddy.
Can you unlock my phone so I have something to watch while I'm making figures?
Okay.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye.
Love you.
Okay, so... Do you guys want to go on a virtual walking tour of Brazil?
The Naughty Gnome says added links for the charity in mod chat for Yon 9.
Oh, thank you. Here, NYC walking show sounds cool.
Din Tai Fung, the Michelin star.
They're live IRL with 28 viewers. Hi, I'm Sifat, a New York City-based content creator and IRL live streamer, bringing the streets of New York City to life. I stream immersive walking tours, city events, and cultural hotspots, offering a real-time urban experience. Let's meet a new friend. Raid channel. What was it called? Oh, crud. The NYC Walking Show. All right, you guys, let's go meet somebody new. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was fun. I'm glad we got to do this for a little while today. I know it was a short stream, but that's how it goes sometimes. My battery doesn't last very long for a lot of this stuff anyways. We'll do it again. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be waiting up here. There's a bunch of other people waiting, so that tells me I didn't miss it. Redtastic, I love your face. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for the follow. I didn't notice that. Thanks, you guys, for all your support, making it so I can do this. It's always fun. I'll see you over there hanging out with the NYC Walking Show. 40 seconds, it says, till the raid. Safe travels, make good decisions, yes. I am gonna work on a crochet project on this bus in the peace and quiet, and it's gonna be phenomenal. A little me time. You guys have a great rest of your time zone. Please do something nice for yourselves between now and the next time that I see you. Self-care is extremely important and you're worth it. I love you. 10, 9.5, 9. Yeah, we're going to NYC, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Bye-bye.